Planner for next year is well underway, and for many couples, it's offering a pretty nice escape.
Twin Cities Bridal Show returning to the St. Paul River Center this Sunday, in fact. So joining us live with a preview of some of the top trends is Matthew Treadle from The Wedding Guys. Good morning, Matthew. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, we want to talk about trends, of course, and some of the fun stuff. We also want to talk about this wedding show. So it's actually happening in person. It's not just a virtual event. So walk us through how that's going to be different and what people need to know to stay safe on Sunday.
So obviously there are capacity limitations that we're working with the St. Paul River Center, but we've been able to create a wonderful show for those attendees. But they are going to expect some of the things that they've been seeing in other either retail or restaurant or even healthcare facilities. So one of the things that you're going to expect is we will do a health screening for all attendees, including temperature checks. So we obviously want to make sure that the show is safe for all those attending. We'll have one-way aisles and some of those other features that you would expect. Everybody's required to wear a mask to make it simpler for attendees to recognize our exhibitors. We've actually created branded masks that all the exhibitors will wear. That will make them stand out a little bit in their booths. Also, we've also made it a touchless experience. So our tickets are sold in advance online, and then they can show a digital ticket at the door. We've also created a concept with our website called Our Favorites, and couples can actually use a 4-digit code that each vendor will wear that's unique to that vendor, and they can actually enter that into their mobile device, and that will keep track of their vendor as a favorite.
Okay. Well, you've certainly had to do a lot of things differently this year, keeping people's health in mind. But let's talk about the inspirations. You've got a station there. It's full of ideas for couples, and there's one including a state fair theme. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so this year, because there wasn't the state fair, we know a lot of couples really love that experience. And we're seeing couples actually tie elements of the state fair into their wedding. So we have created one look in our inspiration station, which is kind of a Pinterest come to life concept. There's actually 6 different themes that people will be able to look at. The state fair inspired theme is called Cotton Candy, where we're showing really great bold colors and utilizing
dynamite
elements of cotton candy on top of your champagne, which is really fun, or you can do it with a pink rosé, which is really also great.
I love this.
I like it too.
Champagne and cotton candy, I'm on board.
I'm in.
Or rosé, whatever. You know what? You do you. I won't judge on that one. Let's talk about this micro merriment. What is that all about?
So we have another look, micro merriment. Obviously, there's a lot of backyard weddings happening right now, and we expect that trend will translate into 2021 as well. And so we have an English garden look that we really like. So thinking about floral china, some really pretty crystal glassware. We have beautiful crocheted napkins. Those details really stand out with this particular kind of backyard home look.
All right, let's talk the bohemian look. Boho is still really popular, and how are people incorporating that into their wedding ideas?
So I love this look because it's really unique and random, and it has a lot of kind of eclecticity to it. We've paired beautiful peacock plates with vibrant colors together with some organic napkins, which are really fun, and it's really a mix and match sort of feel. So it's also really great with just kind of mixing up all of your florals as well.
All right, from boho to glam, what do you have for us in that category?
So for the glam, we have what we call our city chic. And this I really feel is almost like a take on Kate Spade, because it's about bold patterns and polka dots and really kind of fun and glamorous. Really vibrant.
All right, so we're going from really glamorous to something a little bit more down to earth. The kind of farm to table is also a really hot trend right now for weddings.
Everybody loves that rustic, and so that's a super popular trend right now. So when you're thinking about farm to table, you're thinking about more organic elements. I love the use of succulents. That's been really popular in bridal bouquets, but think about it on your tablescape as well. Thinking about other kind of organic elements or bringing in fruits as place cards. I love this. You can do this with apples or with pears. Really fun. For one of the themes that we've done in the past, we actually hand wrote all of the guest names on green apples, which is really cool in bold.
Yeah, that's cool. I know a lot of couples obviously have had to change and maybe have moved their wedding to next year or even the following year. But one thing you're seeing is that people are incorporating their heritage into their wedding. How is that working out?
Yes, so we have an inspiration station called Cultures, and in fact, in our Wedding Trend Lookbook this year, it was the biggest topic that we talked about in the front of the book, because people are really adopting and incorporating their heritage into the weddings, whether it's in the culinary side, whether it's in the decor. I think too, now that people are having a lot smaller weddings, they're really focusing more on the family, which is really great. So we did a really beautiful Asian-inspired look for this tabletop for our Cultures theme.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. All right. Matthew Truttle, thanks so much for joining us with some great ideas for couples planning to get married.
Yeah, maybe what you can expect if you're going to a wedding anytime soon. Tickets, by the way, for the weekend's bridal show are still available. Again, he detailed kind of all the parameters in place, but you can head to theweddingguys.com for more information.